shortly 5 minutes of Maastricht history and heritage, I thought I'd talk about the Hell Gate today. Nice alliteration. The Hell Gate is not named after the hell. It has no connection to hellfire. There might be, tenuously, a connection to the name of a house that used to be in the street behind it. There might be, historians don't really agree, a connection to the fires of smithies and bakers in that street. We don't really know. A pretty good pointer to, it not being connected to the hell is that the name is very recent. For the hundreds of years that the gate has stood there, it has had several other names. So, what is very interesting and an undisputable fact about this gate is that it is the oldest one in the Netherlands still standing. So there may have been older gates, but they're no longer there. And the fact that the Hell Gate is still there is a bit of a fluke. I mean, Maastrichtenaren have been destroying so much of their city in the course of the times, often with the help from outside authorities. But the Hell Gate has really only remained in existence because it was, irrelevant most of the time and in a bit of a out-of-the-way place very quickly. And, so it was a bit of a deserted or not very popular backwater, and, why take the trouble of tearing it down? It is still an extremely interesting backwater, all the same. If you walk around that area, you now find something that is absolutely picture perfect. It used to be a very popular spot for bridal photography. I don't know why that stopped. I mean, it's still scenic. But most of that terrific Instagrammability is 19th century, early 20th century kitsch, fake. Well, reconstructions. Let's start at the beginning very quickly. Maastricht was given permission by one of its overlords to protect itself by building a stone wall in the 13th century. So the first wall was constructed, and large tracts of that you can still find all around the city. Not all around the city, around the inner city, a pretty small circle. But it had more than a dozen gates, and none of those have survived. The Hell Gate is in a precarious spot. That was the case for two reasons. One, the water, and the other, the people from St. Peter's. Who'd have guessed? The Jeker, the little river coming down its own separate lovely little valley, ends in the Meuse River, just south of where the city now is. And quite a few people thought it was very profitable to canalize it a bit so it wouldn't flood all over the place and make messes and drown stuff, but also to feed it through mills. Of course, water power being the main source of energy to drive grinding and sawing and pressing and all sorts of activity requiring heavy machinery. And the other thing, the people from St. Peter, is that really weirdly, the border, so to speak, between Maastricht and the territory of the Bishop of Liège was pretty much on the Jeker. And there were heaps of conflicts all the time. And if it wasn't with the bishop, then it was with the people of Liège who were attacking their bishop, who then would flee to Maastricht and ask for help. Many, many more stories there are about this quiet little corner. But, that takes a walk. See you.